And ain't too many getting it. That's why we see what we see. Look at your neighbor and say, we talking about a spiritual cleansing this morning. Look across the room, tell somebody else, we talking about a spiritual cleansing. Our soul need cleansing. Our mind, a spiritual cleansing. Okay. This lesson is talking about sin, leprosy. Same thing when you look at it. We I thought.
He would have come down and raised his hand there and cleansed me of my lepers.
See, we just get a little, you got to be cleansed from the inside out to think right, to do right. That's why our mind resolves back to old things. We need a spiritual cleansing. Start the introduction and read. And saints, this lesson is giving us, I told you, everything that's happening has already happened. We just got to know how to put these things together. Everything that is already has been done has a reason, all numbers and things. Saints, they have a reason. Read.
The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, and the leper in whom the plague is, his clothes shall be rent, and his head bare, and he shall put a covering upon his upper lip, and shall cry, unclean,
leprosy
unclean.
Was unclean. If a man had leprosy, he was considered as unclean. Unclean. He had to wear a covering and a sign. Oh, Lord. He had to cry out, unclean. He was unclean. Sin today make you unclean. You need a sign and a covering saying unclean. Sin and leprosy is the same. Unclean. Sin in your life, you are unclean. No ends, ifs, and buts about it. You are unclean. Read, listen.
And the days wherein the plague shall be in him, he shall be defiled. He is unclean. He shall dwell alone. Without the camp shall his habitation be.
That sounds kind of rough, doesn't it? He had to be outside of the camp. A leper could not stay in with the rest of the people. It was sin. Leprosy was considered as a type of sin. And you were just unclean. Now, Naaman, he was a great man with his master. But guess what? We got a lot of men of God. And they are what? Huh? Don't be scared to say it. They are what? We got a lot of saints. We got you. I just put that, I'm letting y'all talk. Yep. And callous your heart. You're calloused over. Exactly. And not even realize it. Not know it.
Actually, if it stays so long, it's going to fall off.
That's what sin does.
And I believe this day and time, I believe why so much sickness in the land is sin. You don't hold things in.
Yep.
Don't talk about things you shouldn't talk about. Huh? You're among the problem.
Yep.
Huh?
Oops.
Don't do that. You'll hear me preach on it. Who told you? God revealed it.
Unclean. Mm. Sin, as the pastor was saying, like leprosy. If you keep sin long enough and don't get rid of it, it's going to make you hard-hearted.
Keep doing the same thing over and over. It'll get worse.
It's going to make you hard-hearted. After a while, you're going to get past feeling. Then sin is just, ain't nothing to you. It'll bother your conscience first. But keep doing it. Keep doing it. After a while, it's an everyday part of your life. You have to be so very careful. We're talking about spiritual cleansing this morning. And indeed, the church needs a, ooh, Lord have mercy. Read.
Leprosy is a terrible disease. It causes the skin to become raw, discolored, and covered with sores.
And it causes you to be raw. You know what that means? You see some people that are straight out, yeah, just straight out saints and straight out nasty. Raw. Honey, we talking about off the chain. Just raw. You cold-blooded. I mean, saints would do, we'll do anything now. Raw. Discolored. Read, listen.
It can also generate the formation of deformities and mutilations, which causes the sufferer to look hideous and freakish.
And how do saints look now?
Freaky.
I'm not trying to be funny. Think about it. Saints, we talking to them. I'm talking more to those that are sanctified.
Hallelujah.
Think about how people look now. Think about how saints look now. That you